Hello, 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 everybody. Hope everyone's doing all right. Just got back from my vacation like yesterday afternoon. I have been told through our great source of information called Reddit that this game has had quite a few improvements over the last week and a half. I am excited to figure out what they are. I do know that some of the loading is faster from what I've read. And we've added some more scenarios. Of course, I haven't seen all the scenarios yet, so who knows as far as that goes. We will be finding out together. I also heard say that some of the matchmaking was corrected, but it doesn't look like that is the case quite yet. Either that or just not very many people are trying to play yet, which is also equally likely. Oh, we're getting up there. Sometimes I see myself on my Twitch dashboard and I'm like, why am I jerking around like that? I was like, oh yeah, I was looking at my dog. Oh, here we go. Go to the scenario. About to be go time. Yeah, I went to the Carolinas for vacation and I really enjoyed myself. I recommend like spending a few days in Nashville because you could like just like wander around the Blue Ridge Parkway for a while and it is freaking beautiful. Going into downtown Asheville was very interesting. There's a lot of head shops, some very interesting restaurants, which was fine. We're generally also talking about a lot of stuff that's overpriced. Do you really just like time out or something? That's some bullshit. I had some grade A bullshit. I also went downtown Greenville in South Carolina. The Swamp Rabbit Trail that goes like right through the middle of downtown is absolutely gorgeous. You don't need to walk very far before you're like out in the woods. On one end, they have like a park called Unity Park. The one thing I did not like about that park is they didn't like have any trees in it. It was very wide open, and when the highs are like 95 with 60% humidity, you're just like, no, I don't need to be doing this right now. Get me out of the sun, please. And like the other side of the trail was like the Greenville Zoo. I think if you wanted to go like the really long way, there's like 8 miles of trail. It basically goes from like one end of Greenville to the other. Let's see here. I was on the University of Furman campus for a little bit, and it was all right. There's nothing there that made me like nothing there that made me be like, oh my god, this is gorgeous, but it was all right. In Asheville again, they got the Basilica of St. Lawrence. That was freaking beautiful. Here we go. Of course, basilicas in general are usually beautiful, I found. We got one here in Omaha, the Basilica to St. Cecilia. And it is gorgeous inside as well. If you don't mind all the religious iconography, of course. Oh, that was fast. Alright, what do we got? That stuff to the north is going to go away eventually. Cape is... Wind is rocking.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do what I want.
I don't care. I do what I want. Catch me outside.
This side can't stop me because I can't read. This cape is not outstanding. Cape is actually pretty weak. I mean, we're like right in the middle of the modern area. And the storm that's coming into Westport is pretty much going to be like our best chance. Might head down to Bakersfield, Bakersville. Try to stay on the south side of the storm. I'm not seeing anything great right now. We'll just head down to Bakersfield and see what's going on. Vroom vroom. I see this game is still hard to steer. They haven't fixed any of the steering since it got updated. Crunch! That almost killed me. That almost killed me. Pro tip, taking out a stop sign can almost kill you. Yeah. This thing is so freaking hard to drive. Still. Okay. Like this 60 time, man, is the same thing I am. Get to the south of it and see what happens. just gonna take you out. Goodbye. Starting to get a little bit of rain. Still don't see anything that's screaming tornado or coming tornado. There's like small areas of rotation inside that cell, but there's nothing that's making me go like, oh my god, I need to go jump on that and that. So again, Bakersville is where we're just going to set up camp and see what happens. Still getting some of these lag pockets every once in a while. And then there's just me not knowing how to drive. Might as well top off while we're here. Try not to destroy anything. And let's take another look here. So this whole line's going severe. Might be a slight hook forming on the back end of this. Westport's getting pounded by hail right now. So there looks like there might be a little bit of a mesocyclone forming over Westport. Looks like that's where everyone else is going to. My Cape's looking any better? No. My Cape seems to be going down significantly. The winds are rotating a bit. I'm just not seeing anything that makes me go, oh my god. I can see why they're going down to Westport. Hee. Oopsie daisy, I took out your sandwich board. I'm sorry about that. Oh, yeah, I just went tornado warned. This is a 4-lane highway that I really don't know why it exists. Because it's really just like an elbow. Like, why? Why does this need to be a 4-lane road? so not entirely surprised by that. You know what? I'm gonna fuck it. We're gonna change direction. I'm gonna change my plan a little bit. I'm gonna get out in front of it. Getting on it is fine and good, but you also want to be in front of it. Let the storm come to you instead of you going to the storm. You know what I'm saying? And I do love me some rain and thunder ASMR. With this game, you must report weather as you see it, or else you don't get money. You get money by taking pictures and reporting to the weather people. Getting a little bit of hail. Where'd it go? Ow. 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 They should be like right under it. All I'm seeing is a wall cloud. Oh, hey. Cool. I didn't see a tornado, but hey, if you insist. Oh, there it is. I see it. Right there. Okay, how do I want to handle this? Yeah, I definitely want to go south. It'll take a lot to get back on the storm. missed that turn completely. So it is generally headed to Grassland Park. I want to get ahead of it. Looks like it's dying down. Oh, it's still over there. It is going through Grassland Park right now. But if I took this turn, this left, I would still be behind it. I want to get in front of it. The whole thing I'm trying to do is get in front of this, and I think this is going to be the best way I can do it. Take this left right here. I can go further down, but I think I'd be too far in front of it. There it is. Still cooking up some dust. Really? Nothing? Nothing? Behind me? Oh! Yep, there it is. What up, Nada? What's up, buddy? How you doing, buddy? And there's some hail. Just going through some trees. Oh, I still need to get out in front of it. We need to drop some probes on it. That's where the money is. Drop some probes in its path and pick up some scientific data. That gets you some good money out of that. There it is, right directly in front of me. just crossed the road. A little needle. To the left. Still getting a little bit of hail here. I think it lifted. Oh, apparently not. I don't see it clearly, but it says it's still on the ground. Oh, that is a fast chase. That was over way too soon. I'm very disappointed how short this chase is. Scree! Don't know how to drive. Yeah, that tornado's still there. He's a small one, but it's still there. Since it's about to end, there's no real point in going further. So we're going to end our chase at this gas station and just load up the next one. Chase. Confirm. Got a whole 2,000 coins. Almost 3,000. Hi, Lucy. Hey, girl. Then here comes Missy being like, I see you talking to my sister. How about some tensions? Yes, I can give you some attentions. Let's try another one. Ooh, this one's got more people in it. A whole 7 people. Do 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 do. Do do. All right, here we go. Give me that good shit. Let's hope this chase is actually worth it this time. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so we've got a bunch of cluster cells slowly setting up. Our mill cape, our cape levels are absolutely off the charts. The south and east of here. Winds are light. Yes, they're rotating a little bit, but there's not a lot. What do I want to do with this? What do I want to do with this? Yes, that St. John storm is there now. And this is like a highly cape area, so it could continue to develop. But storms that come up like along this line, like south and east of it, could have a good time. Where it's even more caped. But we definitely head south. That is what we know. Is south is where this is all going to get started. It's just exactly where is going to be the question. Yeah, we can take this all the way to Fort City and then see what's happening. No problem with that. Because just because there's a ton of cape out there doesn't mean there's going to be a storm there that's going to take advantage of it. So until a storm starts getting into that highly caped environment, all that cape means nothing. It's just, you know, if somebody shows up to eat, there's going to be a smorgasbord for it to feed on. But if nobody shows up, then all that food is just going to sit around. Just drive around. That is a broad mesocyclone. Not impressed by it quite yet. Everybody's getting off at Fort City. That chat saying that the temps were looking good is just, you know, yeah, it's warm and it's humid. It is a general stormy day environment. Alright. Mesocyclone looks broad. Still. And yes, everything here is in centigrade. Oh, Eve. But that one's the only storm to chase. We kind of have no choice but to try to jump on it. Because there's just nothing out there to do it with. Am I going down the wrong way on the interstate? Absolutely I am. I'm a danger on the road. Driving the wrong way down the interstate. But there's no traffic, so it's okay. It's trying to tighten up. Just a bit. And when I'm looking around, I just drive off the road. That's fine. A bit of a lag spike. Drives me off the road again. This kind of looks like a wall cloud, but it's not saying so. I am sure this is a wall cloud. Sure as hell looks like a wall cloud. There's tons of inflow going toward it. Swap. Swip swap. Swip swap. Nader warning. Where is it? This ain't a wall cloud. I don't know what it is. Yep, there it is. There's the funnel. I knew it. I was like, that's a wall cloud. Why isn't it letting me report it as a wall cloud? Because it was. I just wasn't close enough to it, I guess. Now, how dangerous do I want to play this game? There it is, it's on the ground. That Broseph was watching it just as closely as I was. Hey, Lasov, how you doing today? Now, coming right at me. No, it's still going a little missing a little bit to the north. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get in its path to drop a probe. As I drive off the road, that's fine. That's still going to miss me well to the north. Oh, it's getting really close. Because when you drop a probe, you get data, and you can sell the data for money. I'm just going to have to call it here. No, it's including in the north still. I am not in a good intercept spot. This is a good intercept. No, is it? Oh, it's still gonna miss me. I like it a lot too. I wish I was a meteorologist. I decided in 6th grade when we did a career report. I looked up like, you know, what sort of education you need to be a meteorologist. And, you know, what the job outlook was going to be. And it was basically like, yeah, it's not worth your time. Job outlook is poor. Takes a lot of education, and you're not going to make a lot of money doing it. Oh, it's getting stronger. Ow. I've got some broken windshield going on here. And it is like going alright along the road. It is on the road. So when I figured out that meteorology is not going to be a very lucrative field to go into to like help support a family and whatnot, I basically tried to get into computers for a bit. Like I could be a computer scientist, aka a coder, but I didn't work out that well. Like I understood logically how to like make code, but actually making it, I was not good at it. after I figured that one out, I went into business because business is like the catch-all for I don't know what the heck I'm doing. They always say when you're chasing a tornado, if it looks like it's not moving, it is actually going right towards you. No, this is going to the left, to the right. 1, 0, port it. So even if you can't get a probe on it, at least by taking pictures and reporting it, you at least get some money. And I guess right now I'm saving up to get a better vehicle. Because like a lot of like the communications antennas that you can put up on your car or laptop, I don't think they do anything right now. And as we head into Fort City, you can hear the tornado sirens going off. And I can't drive. Crunch. There's that nader. It is looking like it's trying to rope out. Man. Hey, more bots. Goodbye, bot. Yeah, I'm driving using keyboard, and that's really not helping. And there's like little pockets of lag that'll just like make your car jerk. Yeah, it's starting to occlude. You just tell by the northward jog it just took. Let me try to like line up all the reports. Looks like it might try to be just starting to try to occlude. I think there are gamepad controls, but I think you need to operate both the gamepad and the keyboard. From what I understood. reviewing the great and almighty source of information that is Reddit. Okay, I can't see it anymore. Let's get off the road. It should be coming at me. It should be coming right at me. Hi, Majestic Nimbus. It could be rain wrapped or it could just be dissipating. Get a new update in 7 seconds. Oop. Yeah, it's looking much more broad. Yes, I have seen some big tornadoes in this game. Keep in mind that most of the time, you know, 98% of all tornadoes are EF1s and EF0s, EF1s. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's done. I should be looking right at it. There's nothing there. I'm surprised it's not letting me snap a picture of a wall cloud. That's a wall cloud. I'm standing right underneath the wall cloud. It just ain't there no more. That's all messy. Yep, the tornado warning dropped. That tornado warning just disappeared. And that rotation has gotten really broad. So what we're going to do is head back south. And because if I headed north, I go through the hail core, and I really don't want to do that. I've already got some messed up windows, and I don't want to completely shatter them. I still think that looks like a wall cloud, but it's apparently not. So we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, Unfortunately, I cannot control... Well, my control is minimal as far as how many ads we get. Because Twitch is going to do Twitch things. And Twitch says, give us the ad money. Oh, I'm starting to run out of gas. Crunch! That's what I get for looking. I'm going to have to go to Prairie Hills. Yes, you can die in this game. I have done it. I walked into a very weak tornado and it still picked me up and threw me. And it said, you are dead. Like, okay. Okay, good to know you can die in this game. Yeah, I'm so far out in front. That rotation is still looking very weak. That cape is still looking mighty juicy though. Winds are turning nicely. They're still relatively weak. Let's see here, where am I going? I'm probably going to go to Prairie Hills. Because I need gas pretty badly.
Thomas, how'd you like to see Miss?
I need to mute this real quick. Microphone off. She's in the room with me, Dad.
Oh, is she?
She's in her doggy bed.
Where's Lucy?
In her doggy bed.
Over here?
Dad, she's in here.
I don't see her.
She's right there.
Oh, come on, honey. Come on.
Yes. Green. Everything is on this map is reliant on this thing right here. This is where the radar is. Where it is green, wind is going toward the radar. Where it is red, it is going away from the radar. And so these areas where red and green are close to each other indicates winds going in different directions close to each other, and we call that rotation. Ding ding, I'm running out of gas. Radio warning's back. Ding ding. Yes, I'm running out of gas, I know. Okay, so some of these other ones, these are your surface readings under your advanced products. These are your centigrade, temperature, and humidity. Of course, I am an ugly American, so I don't do that well in my head. I know like 31 is very hot. It's not very humid with 18 degrees. CAPE stands for convectively available potential energy. The brighter pinks and reds is where there's more. Storms eat this stuff like breakfast. And then you have wind maps, where you can see how wind is rotating as you go up through the column of air and how much wind there is. Man, that looks like a nice tornado right there. You see how brightly it lit up? Yep, there it is. We knew that was coming. Okay, so when you're reading the radar, with the reflectivity, you're going to look for things like hooks. As you see here on the eastern side of this, there's a little notch. That's where the inflow of the warm and moist air is coming up into the storm. And on this back side is where air is coming down. And so you know your rotation is going to be right in this hook. And sure enough, when I go to reflectivity, there it is. Right where we're expecting it to be when we were looking at the hook. Which way is this thing going? Oh, we can see the tornado all the way out here. And there is like a lot of science and a lot of observation you need to do. Just try to figure out where you're best going to stage yourself to do a chase. Well, that tornado just came off the ground as we were looking at it. It has already disappeared. That was a short-lived nadir, as I'm too busy looking around to drive. And look at that structure. That structure is gorgeous. You can see my windows are getting smashed in. A few broken windows. The back is really bad. I'm driving through the hail. This wall cloud's heading right for me. So there's a part of me that just says we're just going to sit here and wait it out. Like, just stay in front of it. And that hook is looking scrumptious, though. So the rotations died down a bit. The rotation's looking really good north of it, though. Well, that's not usually where you would see tornadoes set up. They're usually on these. They usually form on the southwestern side of a storm. That's just how it does it. Because usually the middle of the storm is where you're going to get all your hail. And the southern part is where all that juicy air is coming up. I saw it for a second, then disappeared again. Is it going north? Yeah, it's gonna go north of me right now. So I'm gonna do a dangerous thing and potentially put myself in the hail core. Yep, there it is. It's splitting. It has split. So I'm getting a lot of... You can see like there's a little bit of debris in the air. These are leaves being blown around in the wind. So the trick is figuring out, is this inflow or is it outflow? Is it going into the storm or is it going away from the storm? On the backside of a tornadic thunderstorm is the rear flanking downdraft, and that actually blows air away from the tornado. As I completely overshoot that turn, oh my god, that was horrible. Can I spot anything from here? There it is. There's that Nada. Well, it looks like it's already roping out. It is on its way out. This one by Prairie Hills is staying warned. Man, we're spoiled for choice. I'm leaving that storm because I don't like northward moving storms. Usually that is a sign of what it is called occluding. And a storm occludes when the downdraft catches up to the inflow notch, cuts off the supply of air, and I continue to not be able to drive. Not only does it cut off the tornado's ability to rotate, I've got air flowing all the way over here. It will start to cause a tornado to get sucked up into the middle of the storm. And so you'll start to see it jog northward as it gets pushed into its parent supercell. Now there was a moment I thought I was going to be like directly underneath the tornado. Because it's not super strong, but it's there. There's a little bit of rotation, but I'm just like right underneath. Yeah, and that northward tornado warning is just gone now. He's stopping to get some gas. I am surprised I don't hear tornado sirens in this town. So let's have a look around. You see dust is blowing east away. I should be on the north side of the storm, which would also give me a bunch of hail. I would expect to be seeing something like, I don't know why I don't have the wall cloud. Like there's just like tons of rotation here right now. There's tons of wind. But there's nothing there. Get my weapons going. So he just leaves his car in the middle of the freaking road. Oh, there's a funnel somewhere. Can I find it? There it is. Right there. There's a funnel. Come on, make the turn. Crunch. Oh, tornado's down. I saw it was kicking up a little bit of debris. It was only there for like a half second. There was like a little bit of a debris cloud at the base of the storm. I still have not been able to successfully deploy a probe. Everyone else is trying to get out in front of it. It's still there. Just a little needle. You can see the dirt kicking up around the base of it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. As I continue to not be able to drive. And I hear it, and I don't know why it's not showing up on my screen. I made sure my alerts were like the top layer. I noticed on my last stream that it wasn't showing up. And then, nope, there it is. It was just late. I'm just like, I guess, 30 seconds behind. Hail. It's starting to tap. Starting to hear some hail tapping. Oh man, look at that reflectivity. There it is. You wanted a big one? You got a big one. You wanted a big one. You got yourself a big one. Yep. And I am doing a very stupid thing, trying to get out in front of it. I think I'm just going to let it pass. Now it's paralleling the road. I think I can still move. You can, like, hear the wind buffeting the car. Just leave your car out in the middle of the road. It'll be fine. Oh my god. Deploying probe. We are just about in it. That dude just died. He got picked up and thrown. Yep, there he is. He just died. You saw his name tag for like just a second. Just got thrown into the ground. My goodness, that thing is a beast. I know, you just see him just like, he's just standing there and just all of a sudden he's just like, whoop! There he goes! That's why as soon as I put down my probe, I'm like, I need to get the F out of here. Because that is not a survivable situation. So let me get my probe. Let's see here, 315 kilometers an hour. That was the highest wind the probe picked up. Now, I really wish I had thought to clip that. One, it was a freaking huge tornado. And two, it was kind of hilarious watching that guy get thrown. It's just a little hilarious. Slightly. Slightly. There it is. It's still trucking along. Alright. It's not as huge as it looked before, but it's still trucking. It's still pretty big. So now we're going to try to make another intercept on it. Take my eyes off it, drive off the road. That's what I do. Okay, so we're going to set up at this intersection and try to see what's going to happen with it. I suspect it's going to come right over here. To save a little bit of gas, I'm actually going to turn the engine off because I'm starting to get a little low. We can sit and watch it for a while. So I think it's going to miss the north of me, but I don't have... Well, there's still some north options. Yeah, we're getting towards the edge of the map. And after that happens, I think the chase is going to be over. Everything else is just really messy. I have heard of twin tornadoes in this game. I have not experienced one yet. But as far as like a tornado in Grassland Park, as well as Bridgetown, yes and no. I do remember one scenario where there was a wall cloud and a funnel cloud that was like in the middle of the map. But like Bridgetown, like on the southern border with the ocean, like a big tornado came in. But I think that central storm was like petering out as that big tornado was coming in. Oh yeah, it's missing you well to the north. Oh, you're gonna let me report again. That's fine. When I report first, I get more money. That's fine. I'll take it. Chase ends in 5 minutes. So it's about done. The timer just came up. I'm trying to make like a mental note of like, what was it? An hour and 8 minutes or so into my stream where that guy got lifted and thrown, so I can try to track it down and make a clip out of it. Because that was insane. Run! Run, Forrest, run! Can I see it from here? No. Oh, it's looking like it lifted. Safe to leave. Okay, we're leaving. I made $19,000 that. 19,000 coins. But as you can see, between the gas and vehicle damage, I had 1,300 taken away from me. Okay, 343 kilometers an hour. How much is that in miles? We'll save all pictures. Let's see here, 343 mph into mph. 213 miles an hour. So that would be, I think, an EF scale. Yeah, that was an EF5. Anything over 200 miles an hour is an EF5. Yep, I intercepted an EF5 today. So we're going back to the garage. We're going to try to launch another chase. We can look through the shop. A lot of it, as far as like equipment goes, I can get like some anti-hail stuff. It makes your car look like a beast. I think it would lower your susceptibility to hail damage. I'm like saving up for like the 150,000 to get better cars. They do have the Dominator 3 in this. Like you see, it's $1 million. So good luck. We also have like some other famous chaser vehicles. So, like the Dominator 3 is the most famous. Now you can do paint colors, you can do decals. You can do bull bars. Gonna help you push stuff out of the way. This is your anti-hail stuff, like the plexiglass. Keep your windows from shattering, and cages. You know, there's equipment here, but I don't know if it actually does anything. You put lights on your car. Help you stand out. I got an antenna, but it doesn't do anything. I got a laptop, but it doesn't do anything. I got some cameras, I don't think they do anything. I got some dashboard ornaments, though. They just sit there and nod at you. Awooga! So yeah, I'm just saving up my money mostly for a new car right now. Because as far as I can tell, and anything else doesn't do much. You're just kind of throwing your money at something that doesn't do anything. I don't see the point. I'd rather save it for a new car. Come on, connect to the server. I want to play. I can do an offline chase, I just get no rewards from it. Which is fine. We're just streaming for fun anyway. If it decides it doesn't want to connect to the server, I won't have too much of a choice. What's your deal? What is your deal? Okay, if it's not going to connect, then I guess I don't have much of a choice. Do it offline. We're just not going to be able to watch people get yeeted unless it's me being yeeted. You know, if a tornado comes around, I can just drive directly into it. See what happens. Without risking my money. Including weather, initializing atmosphere. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so there's nothing on the radar right now. That's interesting. So let's see what's going on here. Winds are out of the south. It is very warm. 31 degrees, 32 degrees centigrade. Very humid. Let's see here. The Cape says Fort City and Grassland Park are potential energy sources if a storm ever sets up. $250 millibar is rocking. Is your 850 millibar is close to the surface. 500 is kind of mid. 250 is kind of closer to the tropopause. But first things first is we actually need to find a storm to chase. There is nothing developing in the south right now, so I'm going to probably move up to Grassland Park. I mean, yes, there's something developing here. I could go up to Hopfield and see what's happening with it. Start engine. Forgot to check one thing. Storms are going. Yeah, that cell is starting to grow. But they're generally going southwest to northeast. Boom. There's no radio in this game. We just get to listen to the hum of the engine as I strain at it, trying to get as fast as possible. One of the reasons why I'm saving up for a new car. This is the basic car. I think down here around South Bay and Eagle Cliff, these are all mountains. And when I'm climbing the mountains, trying to get like one last look at a tornado before it exits the map, my car is struggling to get up that slope. Struggles are really bad. That's not looking like much yet. The line's coming together. Make sure I'm not driving off the road while I check. No, I'm going to have to get off here. Pretty sure. Nope, I could have kept going. Okay. I thought I was at the final exit, and I'm not. So I was wondering if a front was dropping in, but above the front, oh, the wind just went still up here above Hopfield. The winds are still out of the south, but lightly along these weather stations. And the winds are still pretty uniform. They're the strongest to the south. Get back on the road. I think there's a low pressure center that's just about to come into the map. Because closer to the surface is still not on the surface, but like just above it. There's no wind at all up there. We are still a long way out from tornado genesis, I think. This is just looking like a messy line right now. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain again. Falling on my head like a memory. Falling on my head like a new emotion. Gotta make up my own music while we drive. Gosh, that song was like from the 80s. I know it has to be from the 80s. Here comes the rain again. Or I can go with Milli Vanilli. Blame it on the rain that was falling. Blame it on the stars that shine at night. Okay, what do we got going on here? Nothing impressive. Not impressed by any of this. There's like not even a severe thunderstorm warning out yet. Just a lot of lightning, a lot of rain. So I knocked my phone off my table. That's fine. I'm not expecting to see anything. Nope. So I guess the question now is, as I try to pick up my phone, question would now be, do I wait, follow along with this guy, and hope it comes along, or do I wait to see what these cells back here are going to do? Okay, this is severe warm now. Rotation is still extremely messy. So I think I'm just gonna drive it down to this next intersection here. Off the road I go. Yep, that line is growing. It's turning into a cell. So it should be following like this general trajectory. Yeah. The ones are still out of the south. Still very muggy. Still very humid. Cape's looking better in the south, but there's no storms down there to take advantage of it. Ads about to start. Neat. Thanks for letting me know, Twitch. It's certainly growing. It is certainly growing. Okay, the whole line just became severe warned. We're gonna get on top of this ridge and see what we can see. There's no rotation in these other ones, so I'm not worried about them. As I continue to not be able to drive. Yeah, I would have to turn around. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet. I can't drive my car off the edge of this cliff. I want to do something wild and crazy. Like back toward Hotfield. Might be a little bit better rotation back there. I can always just let it come to me. This was giving me some problems. There's nothing screaming like, come chase me. About to be a tornado. This one's working on it. This one's working on it. This one's dying out. There is some nice sheets of rain. Yes, that's looking a little bit nicer. Wall cloud. Welcome back from the ad break. So we're looking at a wall cloud. I don't know why they're tornado warning this one quite yet. There's rotations there, and I reported it to them a wall cloud. There it is. There's a funnel. And what I don't like about this spot, there's not a good road network up here. I don't know about Genius. I think I've never done this for real in a day in my life. I admire storm chasers, and I do hope to go storm chasing one day. As Genius, heck no. I do appreciate the compliment, though. I gotta make a call. Like, do I jump on this very much north road, brave the hail, but be closer to the storms? Or did I head? Of course, I've already made my decision because I'm going north. I think this is heading right for me. No, it is not. It's still going to go south of me here. This is going to be close. Because it is right on top of me. Oh, it's going to miss me well to the south. But it's too close for me to go adjust now. And here comes the hail. Okay, so what I need to do is get on this dirt road as north of me. Those emotes are cute. I might not make it. I don't know. But I'm trying to make it to this dirt road that is to the north of the interstate exit. The van. I don't have the van. I have the newbie car. But hello, Pothix. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I am saving up for a better car because, again, this is just the newbie car. Oh! Hey, thanks for the follow! I see that wall cloud like right up here to the left. That is definitely a wall cloud over there. We might, like, we're getting like a whole line of tornadoes just like following each other. There's a tornado right over there to our, just to the right, as I continue to not be able to drive. Yeah, some of these storms where I was like, yeah, they're not tornadic, are like spinning up very quickly. So we're going to jump out real quick. This is a wall cloud. Don't you tell me it's not a wall cloud. Oh well. I'm too far away to call this tornado. Even though I can clearly see it, I can't report it until I can get it on camera. One of the weird things about this game. Like, I'm staring right at it, but not gonna let me report it. Man, these clouds are like undulating like crazy. I think this is going to cross the road before I get to it. These things just like spun up out of nowhere. It's crazy. I really, really was not expecting it. Am I close enough to call this tornado yet? as it's starting to rope out. No. It's about to disappear, my friends. I think it has disappeared. That sucks. So this is a dead-end road, but I'll still take it and see if I can get a good vantage point. I just drive right through it. This game really does not like you driving on dirt, well, on the grass. It like really limits your speed if you try to drive through the grass. And I'm about to run out of gas. I'm halfway through my tank. Looks like this vantage point might be full of trees. Yeah, I knew that. I found the shepherd dashboard ornament. Oh. Through finding these German shepherds, I unlock a hood ornament. Apparently. And I would be staring right at where a rotation would be, but I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, this whole line's going crazy. Holy frijoles. This tornado warned, but there's nothing there. Just got an update and doesn't look particularly strong. Like, it's churning like crazy, but it's just not developing anything right now. So I'm going to have to backtrack. Try to get to that interstate, unfinished interstate exit. Because I need to drop down and get some gas. Drive on the road. Let's go. Learn how to drive. Try not to wrap it around a tree. Before I leave this tournament entirely, let me see if there's anything. If my cheat camera, as I like to call it. What? What? All the way over there by Northern Dale. Another nader just dropped. You can just like barely see the outline of it. Man. This one's dying. It's about to come right over me and there's nothing there. Goodness. I still think I'd be better off going south. Hey, I know you were like chasing my general direction earlier, but what's going on? You missed me. Yeah, I think I'm screwing up this chase pretty bad. Some of my instincts have not led me very well on this chase. Like early on, I was going well, but now I'm just like between storms and not making up my mind very well. And this tornado warning just dropped off. Yeah, some of these warnings are pointed right at Grassland Park, so that's where I'm trying to make it to. If my gas holds out, it should, but who knows. If I can learn how to drive. I think the last time I streamed this game, somebody came in for just for the sound of the rain. They were like, "Hey, I'm really into like rainfall ASMR. This is perfect." Like, oh, okay. Thanks for joining anyway. I do appreciate it. Oh yeah, that looks like a real nice nader right down there. It's going right at Grassland Park. Ding ding ding, yes I know I'm on gas. What in the blue blazes? Little itty bitty tornado committee. Goodness, there's so much going on here. It's driving me to indecisions. Ding ding ding, yes I know, I'm running out of gas. That tornado still looks like it's coming. Looks like on its current track it's going to go just south of Grassland Park. If I were to, yeah, it's going to go just south of Grassland Park. I think I see it. The big one. Can I take a picture of it yet? Not yet. But it is huge. Look at that son of a bitch. I need to get gas. Crunch. Oops. I don't know, it looks like it's starting to jog a little bit to the north. As I continue to not be able to drive. I hate the steering in this game. It's very finicky. Ding ding ding, yes I know. I still see it from over here. That big old shelf cloud. It is behind. Oh. It was lit up for, okay. Just gonna say I got a picture of it, I'll take it. Must be right over there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right there. Yeah, it's definitely going north. It's not as big as the one we chased just the last scenario. That one was big. That was a holy crap, that is huge tornado. Enjoy some of the ASMR while the tornado comes in. Come on, Don't tell me you can't see a freaking tornado right there. You stupid camera. I'm getting into the hail. Okay, at this turn, we're going to start going away from it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Only thing worse than a big tornado is a big tornado you can't see. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're there. Ow. That was hail. Don't tell me you just hand it off. Because now there's some rotation down there going into Grassland Park right now. The heck is this on the ground? Dust? Drive off the road. There's a tornado right there. I think with all this dust, could be a light from the city. I do not know why it's doing this. Cause you see, like, the lines on the road are like really freaky too. I don't know why it's like washing out with white like it was. I have no idea. It is past Grassland Park now. It's very soft. Oh, no. Trees came down here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to drive through it or not. Crunch, crunch. There we go. More trees in the road. Crunch. Come on. The layout of these cities are so weird. It's like there's no one way through a city, you always gotta go around. Here is a fallen power pole here coming up on the right. Fallen road lights. So this is where the tornado came through. There's the power pole. We just went right along the damaged path. Like, it took me so long to get through the city, I have no idea where the storm actually is now. Bakersville is about to get hit. I'm nowhere close to that one. I think this road's about to take me away. I don't see anything. So we are coming up on the end of the chase. I'm looking at the maps, trying to figure out where I'm going to go. You can see, like, this is like the line where everything just like settles out. So I think these storms that I'm on right now are going to be like the last ones of the chase. Just a matter of finding these damn things. That's not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. As I was looking more toward the city proper, it looks like there's another little spin up. And it just disappeared. Look at this, like, this cloud just seems like just descend. There is another storm chasing simulator that I know of. I think it's just called Storm Chasers. But they also just have ghost cities. And no traffic on the roads. Like this one does. Though I believe from what I've researched... Yeah, they've dropped the tornado warning for this one. From what I've researched... OUTBRK has like the better storm engine. Hey Alt, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Let's see here. I think I want to stay going south. There's a nice hook on that. Just leaving Bakersfield. So I'm gonna follow this down. Would help if I had my lights on. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just out here chasing pixels. If I can speak English, that would be amazing. I am from Nebraska, the land of the corn. We actually just had a tornado back in late April. It missed me by about 2 miles. It was an EF5 was their final rating on it. And I did not leave my job to go chase it. I moved my ass to the basement. Because while this stuff fascinates me, no, I am not willing to die for it. Okay, so I should be coming up on being able to see something. Oh no, that rotation just went away. That is gone. I chased the wrong storm again. This one that I abandoned because it looked like it was done, just wrapped back up again, and the one I was going to, because I thought it was going to be big, just died. The people that do it for real are either like really famous for it, like Reed Timmer, or there's smaller ones who sell the rights to the TV broadcasts. You know, they'll go to, I know, KOCO in Oklahoma City, be like, hey, I'm chasing in your area today. Can I, like, you know, be your chaser? Sure, here's $300 or whatever the going rate is. So I think like a lot of the TV stations in the Oklahoma City area, like they field their own chase teams. Just because like it's all the time down there. Okay, I should be coming to where I'll be staring at it as I drive off the road once again. Goodness. This is learn how to drive in this stinking car. take this turn, let me double check. It's not looking great. I think one of these storm chasers that I follow on Facebook, on YouTube. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But basically, while he was driving to a potential tornado area, he was just like griping about how bad the season was for him. Because he wasn't able to capture anything. Like during the big tornado that went through Omaha, he was up in Norfolk, which was like 2 miles away, 2 hours away. And they didn't have anything up there. And there were like another couple chases he went on. He's like, man, I've just like not done it. It makes me not want to do it anymore. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. This one's dying, and the one that I thought was going to be done, picking up again. I just cannot win on this chase. I think I need to start going south. Oh, it is terrifying. There have been times, like I said, like I could have seen the tornado if I really wanted to. But I really did not want to that badly. And if I was to ever chase, I would need like a team of at least 2. Somebody's got to drive, somebody's got to navigate. Somebody needs to keep an eye on the maps to see where tornadoes might be. It's like if I were trying to chase alone, I feel like I'd be walking into a death trap. Swerve. I swerve when I drive. I swerve when I drive. I swerve when I drive. I think Pecos Hank is a good chaser to follow. I don't think he live streams his chases, but he does like chase alone. And he'll post like highlights of his chases on his YouTube channel. I am driving right to where I think there's a nader. And if it falls through, I think we're just going to call this chase a bust. Okay, we are now underneath the tornado warning. Camera does not see anything yet. Though it says I should be facing right around toward it. The wind's picking up. You can see the leaves, the trees shaking a little bit. rotation just does not look impressive as it did 3 minutes ago. Because back there, it looked like there was definitely one on the ground. And now we're fast forward to now, and it's just nothing. A whole lot of nothing. We can look at the pretty clouds. Clouds are pretty. Just like your mouth, mm-hmm. You got a pretty mouth. Yeah, this chase is bust. I'm just... If there was any rotation... I don't think... Where I am right now is basically where the beam of the radar for the velocity readings. You can kind of see this gray stripe. That's basically where the radar beam is kind of equaling out, I guess you could say. Or I can't tell the difference between towards and away. And I'm like standing right on that line. And I'm just not seeing anything. They're keeping issuing tornado warnings out in front of it, but I'm just not seeing anything. Now, if I were to drop down to Prairie Hills, get gas, and make it back. I'm not liking my chances of finding a tornado, but I'm not going to give up till it tells me the chase is over. Because this game will tell you when in 5 minutes the chase will be over. And I am going to do my Galaxy Quest impression of Tim Allen. Never give up. Never surrender. Those icons make me think of Twitch Sings, and I really miss Twitch Sings. Early on in my streaming career, it was Dragon Age Inquisition and Twitch Sings. I streamed a lot. I just do not like it. I don't see where they're... Nothing about this is screaming tornado to me. And I just don't get it. Just do not get it. Now we're trying to make it back up. And probably see nothing, but at least we tried. Yeah, Twitch has changed. As far as like Twitch Sings goes, I think it just got too much for them to like manage all the music licenses. Since they wanted to be on the up and up about it. Which was commendable. You don't want to DMCA yourself. Okay, I'm into the hail. Stop sign. What stop sign? I didn't see a stop sign. But on Twitch scenes, you know, you had your little avatar and it would dance around. Like it was trying to actually sing something. And you generally had like a handful of audio options like reverb and choir hall and all that sort of whatnot. Is this a wall cloud up here? Stop. No. Thought I saw one for a minute. There's a lot. Well, the app that that's out today, like now, that's available, is SingStar. Oh, I think Twitch has something against it, because whenever I tried to like stream from my phone on SingStar, like Twitch like immediately just stopped broadcasting. It didn't issue any strikes or warnings or anything. It just like flat out stopped broadcasting. There's a lot of wind. See the wind and the leaves blowing across. I just don't see anything. This is irritating. Oh, soundtrack by Twitch. I think that was not so much karaoke, but like Twitch approved background music. At least that was my understanding of it. It's like if you want to play music on Twitch, this is how you do it. You get soundtrack by Twitch. And it turned out that even though you had soundtrack by Twitch, you could still get DMCA'd from it. Oh my goodness. This rotation that's over there. I think on the Storm Chasers game where they actually do have a radio. But, again, it's like, yes, it exists. But, you're risking getting DMCA'd by it. Now this just ramped up really bad. There should be a tornado around here somewhere. There it is! Surprise! Here's a tornado. I'm getting struck by hail, and that's why it's getting little flashes of red. Ow. It's about to cross the road in front of me. My windshield's starting to break. it was too similar. Your mom is too similar. Now, if I wanted to end the stream in a dramatic fashion, I could totally just like drive into the tornado. See what happens. It's like, I know what happens when I try to walk into it. Like, it's just going to parallel this road. If I can find it again, it just like disappeared. Where'd it go? There it is. There's the dust cloud. I just missed it. I think I'm in it right now. Did it lift? Has it lifted? I don't see the dust cloud anymore. I think it's done. I don't see any signs of it anymore. Chase ends in 5 minutes. Yep, it's over. There goes the timer. It wasn't great. At least we got a couple close intercepts. It wasn't a complete bust, but it was not a very good chase either. Wompty wompty womp. Oh well. I gotta get to the gas station to end chase. Quote unquote safely. Oh boy. Whew. I'm starting to feel ready for a nap. Yep, the tornado warning also fell off. There are no more tornadoes on the map. Welcome back from the break. Oh, I can make money offline now. Up until recent, I guess it must be on the recent update that actually allowed you to make money off of offline chases. It's not much, but it's something. I think you get like a, I mean, you must get like a multiplier when you're chasing online. But hey, I'll take it. So I have been online for a little over 3 hours and I have not had lunch yet. I'm gonna go and raid us. Try to find somebody. When all else fails, I'm gonna raid Nania because they are my Oshi. Playing Haven right now, which is kind of like an adventure RPG about a married couple going on adventures. I have heard very good things about that game, and I'm looking forward to them playing it. So thank you so much, everybody, and have a great day.
I'ma need this game for research purposes.
We're gonna have to co-op this game. We genuinely are. Hello, Raiders. I am Nania Selenix, resident Snowfall Witch, Yukiona VTuber, and Variety Streamer. Please make sure you don't start pushing before the panties are pulled down. Oh my god. Fucking delightful. How was, I'm guessing Outbreak. How was it, sweetheart? Oh, Lord. Good fucking delightful Jesus. Woo! You also know who I am, but I'm also a streamer. The game is going Phantasmally, it's going great. So fucking funny. So fucking funny.
Anyway, how much rest do you need in order to pull the panties down?
Yes, I mean, how much rust do you need to pull the panties down? Yeah, it's a really nice one. Every Saturday there's an ASMR. This game is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I don't know, 4 or 5 blocks like those we already got?
Okay, so let's try and find that.
I think we've got everything we need to mold a joint for the tractor globe. All right then, ready when you are.
I'm just waiting on you. I can't wait to get going.
Woo!
You know, you can use these boots for drifting. It makes faster turns.
Sorry, I'm still not completely used to this model.
Is this the game from the furry devs? I don't know what you mean. I think this game is fascinating. Hi, Gayak. How was your game, honey? We're having a good moment today. We're experiencing fantastic things.
That's a good sign. Let's get this ball rolling. What? Haven't you heard of that one either?
Oh no, I have. It's just a really old-fashioned saying.
Old-fashioned saying.
Let's get the show on the road.
Okay, that's worse.
Can you just switch on
Oh
the
my
tractor
god.
globe?
So cute.
Okay.
So cute. We interrupt an E5 tornado and saw someone get eaten by the same storm. Well, I just probably didn't read it. Remember, there's a lot going on, so sometimes I repeat my question. Y'all gotta work with me here. Twitch
and
oopsie. Hi,
don't be so
Samurai. Hi,
cynical.
sweetie.
Getting the